We begin the hour in Minneapolis, where the officer who kept his knee on George Floyd's neck for nearly 9 minutes just made his first appearance in court. As city leaders say, they want the police department dismantled and replaced. NBC's BREWSTER is in Minneapolis and joins us now. Shaq, we talk to you day after day. One thing is constant, those crowds gathering, but there's some new developments. Take us through both the first court appearance for the officer accused of second-degree murder and the move by the city council to disband the police.
Nicole, that hearing wrapped up just about an hour ago. It was the first time we saw Officer Chauvin since that video that came out exactly 2 weeks ago this week. And in the courtroom, we saw he appeared via video conference, and we saw him in an orange jumpsuit. His hands were handcuffed, and he was wearing a blue surgical mask. His judge set the bail for $1.25 million, up to that amount. His attorneys did not object to that. And he also, as the attorneys were leaving court, the attorneys didn't talk to reporters or comment, but we did hear from the attorneys of another officer involved in that situation. And it was this morning in an interview with Gabe Gutierrez where we heard from one of the officers, or the attorneys of the officers, who helped restrain George Floyd in that situation. Again, that happened exactly 2 weeks ago. Listen to a little bit of that interview.
Now, if he had observed Chauvin beating him, striking him with a billy club, doing something of that nature, they may have a case in, but he didn't see that. What he saw was a guy restraining the deceased, and he was questioning it. Should we do it this way? And his training officer, one of them, says no. Now you take that, and then you look at, and what did he do after the ambulance came?
Now, we did not get a plea from Chauvin today in court. Neither did we get a plea from the other officers involved. They'll have separate hearings later this month. But as you mentioned, Nicole, the Minneapolis Police Department is under even more scrutiny. After this weekend, you heard activists increase their demands to dismantle the Minneapolis Police Department. Some big news on that front. The city council, a majority of city council members, came out yesterday and said that they support that move to dismantle it. When I spoke to one of the council members after they made that big announcement, he warned that this is not going to be an immediate move. This almost starts a one-year timeline of engagement with the community to figure out how to best do this. What they want to do is allocate resources from the Minneapolis Police Department to other community-based centers, and that's the process that they're starting with that announcement. But you're seeing the protests continue, the commemorations here at the site where George Floyd died, those are continuing, and you're hoping, and people are hoping, for more progress on this front. Nicole?